Welcome to English to Go, the podcast for English learners. I'm your host, Mike. How are you doing today?
And I'm your other host, Laura. I'm doing great, Mike. I'm feeling a little hungry, actually.
Oh, really? That's perfect for our topic today. But before we get to that, how was your week?
It was good, pretty busy. I tried a new restaurant on Wednesday that was fantastic.
Ooh, what kind of food?
It was a Mexican restaurant. The food was so flavorful. It got me thinking about how important food is to culture.
That's so true. And that's why we thought it would be a perfect topic for today's episode. It's something everyone can relate to.
Exactly. And talking about food is a great way to learn new vocabulary, especially descriptive words like adjectives.
For sure. So today, everyone, we are going on a culinary tour of the United States. A culinary tour means a food tour. We're going to talk about the most popular and famous foods in America.
This is going to be fun, and we will share our personal favorites, so you'll get to know us a little better too.
Get ready to get hungry.
Okay, Mike, you get to go first. What is your absolute number one favorite American food?
This was an easy decision for me. My all-time favorite is the classic American cheeseburger.
A fantastic choice. I love a good cheeseburger. So for our listeners, break it down. What exactly is a cheeseburger?
Of course, a cheeseburger is a type of sandwich. It always starts with a soft, round bread called a bun. The bun is often sliced in half.
Right, top and bottom.
Exactly. Inside the bun is the most important part, the beef patty. A patty is a round, flat piece of ground meat. In the U.S., it's almost always beef.
And that's grilled, right?
Usually grilled or fried. I prefer grilled because you get these nice black lines on the patty and a smoky flavor.
Oh yeah, a smoky flavor. That's a great adjective.
And then the magic happens. While the patty is still hot, you place a thin, square piece of cheese on top.
And it melts all over the meat.
It melts perfectly. That's where the cheese part of cheeseburger comes from. Without the cheese, it's just a hamburger.
What kind of cheese is the most common?
Great question. The traditional choice is American cheese. It's a very mild, creamy cheese that melts really well. But you can use any cheese you like. Cheddar is also very popular. It has a sharper flavor.
I like cheddar. Okay, so we have the bun, the patty, the cheese. What about the toppings? That's where you can get creative.
Yes, the toppings. Toppings are the extra foods you add. Standard toppings include fresh lettuce, a slice of ripe tomato, and some thinly sliced onion. Many people also add pickles.
Pickles add a sour and crunchy taste. It's a nice contrast.
It is. Then you have the sauces, or condiments. Ketchup, which is a sweet tomato sauce, and mustard are the classic two. Some people also add mayonnaise.
Do you have a favorite combination of toppings?
I do. My perfect cheeseburger has cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, grilled onions, and a little bit of barbecue sauce.
Ooh, barbecue sauce instead of ketchup. That sounds good.
It's a game changer. I remember the best cheeseburger I ever had. It was at a summer barbecue party at a friend's house.
Tell me about it.
The host grilled the patties over a charcoal grill. You could smell the smoke in the air. He toasted the buns on the grill too, so they were warm and a little crispy.
Toasting the bun is key.
It is. And all the toppings were so fresh from his garden. The tomato was so juicy. It was simple, but absolutely perfect. That's the thing about a cheeseburger. The best ones are often very simple.
That sounds like a perfect summer day. And you mentioned veggie burgers earlier. Are those popular too?
Yes, they are becoming very popular. A veggie burger is a burger where the patty is made from vegetables, beans, or soy instead of meat. It's a great option for vegetarians.
That's great to know. So many choices.
Okay, my mouth is watering now. Laura, it's your turn. What's your favorite?
I love cheeseburgers, but my heart belongs to pizza.
Another icon. You can't talk about American food without talking about pizza.
You really can't. Now, everyone knows pizza came from Italy, but it's one of the most popular foods to eat here in the States. It's a tradition for many families to have pizza night.
Oh yeah, like on a Friday night.
Exactly. After a long week of work or school, you order a pizza so no one has to cook. It's a comfort food.
Totally. So let's describe a typical American pizza.
Okay, it starts with a round, flat base of bread dough. We call this the crust. The crust can be thin and crispy or thick and soft.
Everyone has a preference. I like a thin crust.
Me too. On top of the crust, you spread tomato sauce. Then you add a generous layer of shredded cheese, usually mozzarella. Mozzarella is a very stretchy cheese when it melts.
The cheese pull.
Yes, the cheese pull. That's when you take a slice and the cheese stretches from the pizza to your plate. After the cheese, you add, what's that word again, Mike?
Toppings.
Toppings. The most popular topping in all of America is pepperoni. It's a slightly spicy sausage sliced very thin.
It's a classic for a reason. But there's a big debate about another topping, isn't there?
Oh, yes, the great pineapple debate. Some people love putting pineapple on their pizza, often with ham. This is called a Hawaiian pizza.
And some people, like me, think fruit does not belong on pizza.
I actually don't mind it, but people have very strong opinions. Other common toppings are mushrooms, green peppers, onions, black olives, and sausage.
How would someone order a pizza in English? That could be useful.
Great idea. You could call a pizza place and say, "Hello, I'd like to order a large pizza." They might ask, "What toppings would you like?" And you can say, "I'll have pepperoni and mushrooms, please."
Very helpful. Now, you mentioned different styles before. Can you tell us more about New York style versus Chicago pizza?
Definitely. They're like two different foods. New York style pizza has a very large, thin, and flexible crust. You buy it by the slice, and you can fold the slice in half to eat it while you walk. It's a very convenient city food.
Right, on the go.
Chicago style is the opposite. It's called deep dish pizza. It's baked in a deep, round pan, like a cake pan. The crust is thick and comes up the sides.
Okay.
Then they put the ingredients in, but in a different order. They put cheese on the bottom, then the toppings like sausage, and then the tomato sauce goes on the very top.
So it's upside down?
It's kind of upside down. It's so thick and heavy, you have to eat it with a knife and fork on a plate. One slice is very filling.
I have to admit, as a thin crust fan, that sounds a little strange, but I'd be willing to try it.
You have to try it at least once. It's an experience.
You're right. And speaking of different experiences, American food is incredibly regional. We saw that with pizza, but it goes so much deeper. Should we explore some of these regional specialties?
Sounds good. We can't forget the hot dog.
No way. The hot dog is a cheeseburger's best friend at a barbecue. It's a cooked sausage and a long bun. So simple.
But the toppings can get interesting. You have your basic ketchup and mustard, but some people add relish, which is a sweet and sour sauce made of chopped pickles.
I like relish. And in some places, they put chili, which is a spicy meat sauce, and cheese on top. That's a chili cheese dog.
So good. Okay, how about a famous American dessert?
It has to be apple pie.
Of course, there is a famous expression, as American as apple pie. It means something is very typical of American culture.
Right. It's a pastry crust filled with sliced apples, sugar, and spices like cinnamon. You bake it until it's golden brown.
And it's especially popular during holidays like Thanksgiving. It's best when it's served warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side.
That's called a la moda, apple pie a la moda.
Ooh, a fancy French term. And one last one, something that shows regional differences in the U.S.
That would be barbecue. Not the party, but the food itself.
Yes, specifically barbecue ribs. This is pork meat cooked very slowly for hours until it's so tender it falls off the bone.
The key is the sauce. Different parts of the country have very different barbecue sauces. Some are sweet and tomato-based, some are more vinegary and spicy. It's a big point of pride.
It is. People will argue for hours about which style of barbecue is the best.
Wow, I am officially starving now. This was a delicious episode.
Me too. We covered so much great food. Let's do a quick vocabulary recap for everyone listening.
Good idea. We learned bun and patty for cheeseburgers.
And toppings, the extra ingredients you put on food like burgers or pizza.
For pizza, we learned crust for the base and slice for one piece.
We talked about New York's thin crust and Chicago's deep dish pizza.
We also mentioned hot dogs, apple pie, and barbecue ribs.
And a great expression, as American as apple pie.
That was a lot. We hope this was a fun and useful way for you to practice your English. And maybe it gave you some ideas for food to try if you ever visit the United States.
We hope so. That's all the time we have for this episode of English to Go.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week with a new topic to help you on your English learning journey.
Until then, take care. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.